if you want to do something that you've never done, but you're not doing it because out of fear, then what that tells me is that you're just finding a reason because it's kind of scary and new. And we do this for everything.
Yeah.
Input situation, and we will find a reason not to do it, because anytime we are faced with a unknown outcome, right? I mean, this could be anything. You can just think of just all sorts of random situations, anything that gets you going a little bit, that has an unknown outcome. Our bodies are like on a deep level want to avoid that situation. So what does it do? It just says, well, there's a situation that's coming up. I don't know what to do. Let's try to avoid this. We shouldn't go there because this could happen. This could happen. This could happen. And so it leads to those things. And then we've tried to find stuff that tries to confirm that, oh gosh, I better not do this, which is why I talk about the internet, because those videos get so viral,
right?
Because everybody's seen the leg break at the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
So then you're like, oh yeah, look at that. See, and that gives you a confirmation. Oh, I shouldn't do this competition. Look what happened to that poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's just you being afraid. It's probably not going to happen to you, and you should face the fear. I feel like, in most cases, whenever you're reacting out of fear, if it's like a real fear that's based on experience and real understanding as to what's going on, yeah, you definitely need to be mindful of that. But if it's fear because you're just afraid of a situation that lots of people are doing and everything's fine, but it's something you really want to do, well, then there's a problem, right? Like if you have a fear of being in a really bad neighborhood and you're walking down a really dark alley, well, yeah, maybe you should be afraid of that, right? Like, I mean, but you probably don't have some deep desire to do that either.
Yeah.
But doing something where I really want to do this, it's like, okay, example, starting a business. Everybody wants to do a business for themselves, right? It's pretty darn scary to do it.
It is.
You've been there before, right?
Oh yeah.
And the things that you have to deal with, it's scary stuff. Saying, yeah, I want to go into this place where I have no idea how this is all going to work out. I'm going to, step out on a financial limb, right? A lot of unknowns. It's scary. And you can find 1,000,001 different reasons as to why you don't want to do it. And you could not do it. But in a lot of cases, it's like there's something there because you want to do it. You have the desire. And so for a competition, especially, I think there's so much to be gained from it by stepping in there and facing your fears. Because if you're a person that maybe is generally fearful of things and you avoid doing things because you're fearful, sometimes it's just good to go out there and do it. And look, I was afraid to do this and I did it anyway. And look what happened. I came out, I'm fine, whatever. I wasn't injured. Maybe I even won a match.
Yeah.
Right. And that can be a cool thing for the person. So my thing is you don't want to operate from a place of being fearful, with these sorts of things. There's a time where operating with fear, it can be a useful things, like you're being shot at by someone with a weapon or whatever, that stuff, 100%. Right. But when we're talking about a very a safe, contained situation like this, where in the most cases people do not get hurt, and you can look at it objectively and see that most people are not getting horrifically injured in competitions, then you just have to look at this objectively and say, I'm just being afraid because I'm scared. And then you need to go face it anyway.